Do you ever find yourself wondering why are relationships so hard?
Why do I keep having the same argument over and over again? It's like Groundhog's Day.
How do I share what's bugging me without turning into the Hulk?
Or the Ice Queen. And am I the problem or is it them?
I think it's you.
Anyway, if you have asked those questions before, then congratulations, you're officially human. And more importantly, you're in the right place.
We get it because we were in the exact same spot. We've asked the same questions.
Here's the kicker. We're both life coaches and we couldn't figure it out.
But we didn't want to go through another breakup, so we cast off our egos and hired experts to help us figure out how do we get along here?
After about half a dozen approaches
And enough self-help books to build a fort,
and our 100,000 hours of exploration.
we finally figured out what's missing in mainstream relationship advice.
And no, it's not more date nights or matching tattoos.
But we have matching tattoos. Right.
You see, most of our pain is due to a relationship. There's another human at the other end of it, whether it's a boss, a sibling, a child, a neighbor.
So it's really a people issue.
And studies show that relationships of all kinds have a massive impact on our quality of life.
They affect things like your physical health, mental health, our immune system, even how much money you make and how productive you are, all are affected by your relationships. Enter relational intelligence. This focuses on the dynamic between you and the other people in your life.
You are at the center of all your relationships, at work, at home, everywhere. And when you understand what you bring to each of these connections, then you can literally change your life experience.
So what exactly is relational intelligence?
Glad you asked.
Relational intelligence changes the focus from a me-first mindset to a shared reality, understanding that we're all impacting each other. So here are the core principles.
First is relationship dynamics. This addresses things like how you handle conflict, how you respond to another's needs and wants, and how to balance power.
Next is emotional awareness, mastering your own emotions and understanding the emotions of others. It's also about communication, knowing that responsible communication is about giving and receiving.
And finally, it's about adaptability, knowing how to meet the unique needs of each relationship, whether it's your boss, partner, or toddler.
We've literally helped thousands of people over the last 20 years.
So let's meet a few of them.
Susie's mom was offloading the family drama
And guilt.
like a conveyor belt at a baggage claim. But then Susie learned about appropriate responsibility, and now she's setting healthy boundaries and limits.
2 years into marriage, Val and Irina's spark was more of a dying ember. Then they learned about attunement, and now their spark is back to campfire level.
Hello, s'mores. Madeline's approach to dating changed when she learned about energy dynamics. Kevin solved the tension with his rebellious teenager when he learned about differentiation.
And Armand fixed his anxious leadership style with a bit of self-regulation.
These are just a few examples of how relational intelligence can transform your life.
We've created something epic to make it easy to share our teachings, to help you fight better, to connect better, and co-create better.
So here's what you get. Weekly online meetings where we're going to talk about relational skills and we're going to answer your questions. And you can attend live, or if you're busy, you listen to the recording.
Helpful community posts and summaries, modules so you can learn concepts at your own pace, special guests.
And our Coach on Demand feature. This is when you get to talk to us when you need it. It's like having a coach in your back pocket 24/7.
Well, 18/7 because we got to sleep.
And most importantly, a supportive community, because it's nice to know you're not alone. And sometimes people can ask the questions you didn't even think of. And people love being in our group.
Oh my God, I love the camaraderie.
Has been the biggest factor in my personal growth in my entire life.
I just love this program. Mind-blowing for me.
There's magic in your work.
Honestly, you guys are amazing. Everything that you say.
They are the best.
Thanks, team.
Right now, if you book a session with a coach or a therapist, you're typically going to pay between $200 or $300 a session. And that's just for one coach.
And if you were to participate in a retreat or a workshop, you're for sure going to pay a minimum of $10,000. That's just for 1 week. Plus, it can feel like drinking from a fire hose. Great adrenaline rush, but you forget half of it by the time you get home. We know because we've tried it. We come back and we're like,
what was that acronym again?
We've designed this program to be with you through all of life's highs and lows, from holidays to hard talks to family gatherings to career shifts. We're here for the whole relational ride.
We've obsessed over this for years, how to make relational intelligence easy to understand. This is literally everything we wished we had in our journey but didn't.
This is going to help you be a better partner, a better parent, better friend,
Neighbor.
Yeah, all your relationships are going to benefit from this.
If this sounds up your alley, then click the link below and book your free 30-minute discovery call. We'll talk with you one-on-one. We'll learn about your individual situation and the changes you want to make.
Even just the call itself is going to be a good use of your time.
This really is a zero-risk move. Ready for a new chapter? Or even just a little bit curious?
Then book a time for us to chat and let's get started.